Hey, what's up YouTube? It's a dude with a lube, and I just wanted to say that I just started up my channel. I had a 2001 Honda Prelude, and I was going to start the channel with it. Then I sold it. I got my Ford Mustang now, so I think I'm going to start doing more content on it. Got a lot of plans for it. Just recently got it not so long ago. It's a 04 GT, 155,000 on the motor and transmission, and it's got a new motor in it with 118,000 in it. It's got drilled and slotted rotors. It's lowered 3 inches. It's got air-raid cold air intake. It's got a trick float 75mm throttle body. It's got those new LED headlights. It's got LED headlights, fog lights, dome lights, and reverse lights. It's got that black hood. I eventually gonna paint match it and then get the GT hood scoop put on there. It's got the 18x9 American racing wheels in the front, and I got 18x10s in the rear. The tires in the front are 230 or 255 35 18s. Rear are 285 35 18s. It's got a BBK shorties, BBK off-road X pipe, and a Magnaflow catback. Like I said, I got plans for it, so I'm gonna eventually change the seats out, but overall it's in pretty good condition. Stuff like that, the trim's broken. I gotta get a new vent. It's got a Pioneer AVH 13 NEX, so it's got the Apple CarPlay. So that's why I got my long cord here. I'll plug it in, and I can use the microphone to use Siri to type my messages while I'm driving. It's got the short throw shifter in it with that ugly ass knob on it. Obviously it's the tan interior. It's decent for the most part. It's got small things here and there. But yeah, well, I guess we'll go ahead and go on a little ride. So bear with me. Driving a standard and recording is not the easiest task in the world. Gotta get some gas. 156,000. Like I said, the motor was replaced. I got receipts from the previous owner. Still under warranty. Sometime my window switch acts up. Now my main problem right now is my mass airflow sensor is the wrong size. So basically my RPMs stick while I'm driving, and my RPMs will bounce at idle. It's running incredibly rich, so it's got black smoke coming out the exhaust. The gas mileage is the worst gas mileage I've ever seen in my whole life. I think I'm getting like -3 miles to the gallon right now. That's on a good day. AC and heat works. It's got a SCT tune, but the person that I got it from was supposed to give me the tuner and a new battery, but she got off on me. She bamboozled my dumb ass. So I'm eventually have to get it retuned or something like that sooner or later. But as many cars as I've had, I think that this is probably one of my best buys. I only got it for $3,800. So they wanted $5,000 originally, but I had talked them down. Actually be my Ford Mustang. I had a 99 GT, had a 96 GT, and then I had another 99 GT. And I just found my way back into another Mustang. I was trying to get a 350Z or maybe a G35 manual, but it just didn't happen that way, so I ended up with this. The funny thing is that they were asking $5,000, and I was supposed to go to them, and they said that they would take $3,800 if I went to them. Well, long story short, I didn't feel like going, so I was just beating around the bush, and she ended up coming to me and said that she would do $3,800, but for some reason I didn't want to pay over $3,500, so I told her that $3,500 was the best I can do. And my papa, being a mechanic for 50 plus years, he had looked it over, and he told me, he said, don't let it slip. This is a good car. So, you know, I was gonna let her walk over $300. Like, it wasn't nothing to me. And like I said, my papa, if it hadn't been for my papa, I would have let her walk over $300. But, you know, I believe in everything happens for a reason. And I told my papa, the more and more I get into this car, the more I truly believe that it's a phenomenal deal. Somebody at one point put a pretty decent amount of money in this car. It had wires ran for a system, and had the little LED lights under the dash and all kinds of stuff. And then it's got that Apple CarPlay radio, and those things are not cheap by any means. I got a L7 at the house that I eventually plan to put it in the trunk, and I'm gonna change out the whole audio system because that Mach 460 bullshit, it just ain't cutting. drive it, the more I love it. But then again, the more I drive it, the more my neighbors fucking hate me.